Iceland, the small island nation known for its stunning landscapes and unique geology, harbors a rather interesting, intriguing economic paradox. Despite being a land of glaciers and ice, most ice cubes in the country are imported from countries like Norway and the UK. This might seem counterintuitive at first glance, especially considering that 11% of Iceland's area is covered by glaciers and its temperatures plunge well below freezing during the coldest months. So why does a country so abundantly endowed with ice end up importing it? The answer lies in the complex interplay of energy economics, labor costs, and geographical factors. Freezing water to produce ice is an energy-intensive process. Iceland, however, is not short on energy resources. The country has a highly effective electricity industry thanks to its abundant geothermal activity. It's so efficient, in fact, that Iceland rivals and often surpasses exponentially larger nations like Brazil and the United States in aluminum production, another process that demands a high energy input. Yet the puzzle remains. Iceland still imports ice. In an interesting twist, there are people in Norway and the UK whose jobs revolve around selling ice to Iceland. The reason for this is not a lack of energy or infrastructure for local ice production. It's more about the economics of ice production and import. Cost plays a significant role here. Imported ice is reportedly 40% cheaper than ice produced locally in Iceland. The price difference can be attributed to several factors, with labor costs being a primary one. Iceland has expensive labor, with an average wage income of around $79,000. In contrast, the average incomes in the UK and Norway are significantly lower, sitting at $53,900 and $53,750 respectively. This disparity in labor cost makes it more economical for Iceland to import ice rather than produce it domestically. Geography and the nature of Iceland's economy also contribute to this surprising situation. As an export-driven economy situated on a relatively isolated island, Iceland has a constant flow of cargo ships moving products in and out of the country. These ships, already making their journeys, can afford to carry additional cargo like ice at minimal extra cost. Thus, the availability of cheap shipping options, coupled with expensive local labor, tilts the balance in favor of importing ice to Iceland. So what we have is a scenario where, despite having the natural resources and enough energy capacity to produce ice, it still makes more economic sense for Iceland to import it. Therefore, the decision to import ice isn't a reflection of any deficiency on Iceland's part. Instead, it's a testament to the country's ability to make pragmatic economic choices. The ice trade between Iceland and countries like Norway and the UK is a small but telling example of how global trade dynamics can lead to seemingly paradoxical situations. In summary, the reason behind Iceland's decision to import ice, despite its glacial abundance, is multifaceted. High local labor costs, efficient energy production capabilities, and the practicalities of existing shipping routes all play a role in this economic situation. It's a fascinating case study of how countries make strategic economic decisions based on a combination of factors, sometimes leading to paradoxical but perfectly rational outcomes.